Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. There's a lot of events happening right now. Um, I wanted to do a little word, just a quick word. The post that I'm sharing will give you a real good idea of what the Lord has for us right now and what's happening. If you're somebody who follows my stuff, I had some. I said I was expecting arrivals, and so those arrivals are showing up. So far, it's been in the form of ancestral help. So we already have the Akashic ancestry unlocked, and the foundation is laid here with the Sacred Feminine for that. So when these other ancestral spirits that might be more connected to the land, our heritages, things like that, they can be easily greeted, information shared, enlightenment, wholeness, higher transmuting energy, basically. It's an environment and a foundation for us to do things like that, because it's not just the United States, of course. There are other places in the world, but we live in the United States, and so we do try to stay focused at home as much as possible, at least here in my ministry. And this is very good. The Lord likes that we work that way, but we also pay attention to anything He wants to show us that would be from our heritage, our history, or anything from outside the country, or any events that are popping off and happening. So right now we do have these big weather events, and I had been saying recently that He really wants us to be watching and paying attention to these channels that bring us all of this information when these events are occurring, and to be giving them lots of love and attention and support, because, and not just the weather people, but people who are voices for the Lord, helpers for the Lord. That would be myself, some of the people that I'm sharing and listening to, and some of the people you share and listen to and that we see on YouTube. But He is also warning not to listen to strange doctrines, strange messages, too many foes. There are some foes hanging around my ministry right now. I'm used to that, but I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Sometimes I do attract a lot of energy at once, and with that comes what we call, some people just say dark ones, targeting gang stalkers that will hang around. Some of them want to soak up like a sponge. They want to soak up as much of your energy and content as they can, and then use that for their own purposes, their own fame, to build themselves up on the internet or within an industry that they're involved in. So I think that's all pretty obvious to those of us that are here. Most of us here are very aware of what they do and how they try to target the sacred feminine. Unfortunately, some of them happen to be connected to my ancestry, and even the ancestors are ready to rise up for the sacred feminine and the masculine and help and assist us in whatever we need. Literally, it's been spoken to me several times over the past 6 months. Whatever we need, like whatever it is, anything we need, if we have questions, if we need healing, if we need information, if we need protection, they just want to help. It's like that. And this could even be like our parents, aunts, uncles, other ancestors. Some of it could be cousins. And then at the same time too, they see things like God sees, they see also. Some of them may not even be passed away. In my case, some of my family that shows up here is not even passed away. That's been happening off and on every now and then for like 7 years. Because I come from Native American heritage and history, there's a lot of great power in that. And that's one of the powers that the feminine and her family bloodline have, is that they can do a lot of not only the telepathic communication, but there's another level above telepathic communication. So that happens. I don't go on that level. I stay within the telepathic or more grounded than that, unless something very dire is happening. I don't go on missions like that. I stay very, very grounded for my collective. But the angels see, and the ancestors see. They see where some of us have been wronged, and how some of these people are actually coming from our clans and our tribes and our families, and they don't like that. They don't like the treachery. This disloyalty to your family and your tribe and things like that, to ancestors, is a huge big deal. And even when you look at the Akashika, which is the biblical ancestry that we cover most of the time here, there's a level of loyalty you have to your mission, to God, and to those that He gives you, whether it's your immediate family, extended family, or your community, your servants and your helpers. So He expects us to be kind, to be hospitable. He's promising us victory, favor, abundance, joy, unity. But He says stay calm even if things get weird. When you're dealing with ancestry, especially some of the Native American ancestry, things can be a little creepy, a little intense. They also help us with powers and principalities and demonic forces at times, but they also may show up as I call it outer worldly or otherworldly energies, shadow energies, things like that. If that's happening, it's because there's things that need transmuted and healed, and shadow work that needs done. And the way we do that with the Akash is we address the sins of mother and father. I got some noise outside my door. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can hear it, but it was kind of loud. Sins of the mother and father, and even our own if we have those to deal with. So that is all. Much love. I will return with a report later.